Hello there. It's Remi here from the Online Business Temple. I'm the founder of the Online Business Temple, which is my 60-day signature scaling experience for small business owners that help you scale up from where you are to where you want to be. And at Online Business Temple, we absolutely are driven towards moving you to the freedom that you want in your business. So that's what we do over at the Online Business Temple. And today I'm jumping on, you can hear my daughter probably singing in the background. I'm jumping on to talk about the number one reason why coaches don't get clients. Um, Now, actually, it's not just coaches. I'm speaking to coaches because there are a lot of coaches in my world. A lot of clients I've worked with are coaches. There are a lot of coaches who are inside of my free um, Facebook group, the Online Business Temple community. And so this will resonate a lot with coaches, but it will also resonate with you if you are a service-based business as well. I can see there's quite a few of you jumping on already. Please say hello. Can you actually let me know if you can hear me all right? Because I'm using a different microphone and I'm not sure if it's working. I've been sat here for ages playing around with StreamYard trying to get the sound to work. Let me know if you can hear me okay. That would be lovely. Or if you're just looking at a screen and my lips are moving but you can't hear me. Maybe you're good lip readers. Alexa, stop. That was a reminder alarm because I'm an old lady and I need reminder alarms. Um, And if you're watching on replay, somebody says, Remi, I can hear you fine. Thank you so much. Whoever that is, I don't know, I can't see your name, but thank you so much. Maybe drop me your name and let me know. Um, but yes, so the number one reason that coaches and service-based business owners don't get clients is really simply because they don't make an offer. They don't put their, oh, hi, Rachel. Hello, darling. Lovely to see you. Um, they don't put their offers out there. And they don't put their offers out there for different reasons, okay? But the main reason often is because people feel like they are spammy, that they annoy people, that they could only talk about their business maybe once a week and not piss people off. And the reality is that most people who are following you won't see your post anyway, okay? Now we are and I'll explain what I mean about that in just a minute. But we all use social, well, not all of us, but for the majority people in this time and age that we are blessed to be living in, by the way, trying to market your business 50 years ago was nothing like what it is now. And the opportunities that are afforded to us right now are phenomenal. But most of the small business owners that I work with are trying to grow their business on a social media platform. And we have to remember that these platforms, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, all of these platforms are given to us for free. They are free platforms that we are using to talk about our services and our offers. And we're trying to connect to the millions of people that use these platforms, but they are also governed. They are governed by algorithms, which is really a bit of tech with some rules that governs how we can use this space. And what happens is because they want to make money, which is how things like ads and all these sort of other monetization things that have popped up, what it means is that in order for I'm just looking at my dog, my dog is so distracted. A puppy is so distracting. Um, I've lost my train of thought. Um, so yeah, and so in order for us, so we have the algorithm that kind of controls how much of our content gets shared out there, which means that when we as business owners feel like we are being spammy and annoying by talking about our business again and we're annoying people, the reality is that the algorithms that govern the space that we are using for free to market our businesses is hardly sharing it anyway. So an example of this might be if you have a Facebook business page, right? Let's say you got 1,000 people on a business page. You will be very lucky if 1 to 2% of people every time you post out of that 1,000 people are shown your content, right? The percentages are very, very low. And so people who feel like, oh my God, I can't talk about my business 3 times in a day because I'm going to annoy, Aunt Helen up the road or Uncle Steve in another country, the likelihood is they're unlikely to have seen it anyway. And so when you post, so let's say you post in the morning, the other thing you need to think about is if you post in the morning, your audience may not come online until the evening. So again, they're unlikely to have seen your post the first time around, which is why it's really important that we consistently show up and we consistently talk about our offer as often as we can, because the majority of people who are on your personal Facebook, who are on your business page or on your LinkedIn or on your Instagram account, they've probably not seen it anyway. But yet we feel inside, we feel really self-conscious about talking about what we do and sharing what we do, because we're like, oh, we're going to upset somebody, or somebody's going to think I talk about my business too much, when in reality they've probably hardly seen anything from you all week. And this is why engagement is so important. If you want people to see your content, you have to engage with them. So part of the algorithm, there's lots of rules and things that go on with the algorithm, and I'm not an expert, but I do know that recency is a real important part of the algorithm. So sorry, the puffy. So the most recent contact you've had with someone will tell the algorithm that you two are friends, right? So it's really important. You've probably heard, and if you haven't, this is a new thing for you. It's been around for quite a while, but people talk about waking up the algorithm, right? So that before you post any content or put your offers out there, it's a really nice idea to go and wake up the algorithm. And that means going to other people's pages and creating some form of engagement, whether that's leaving a comment or clicking a love heart or doing something, jumping onto a conversation. When you do that, it tells the algorithm that you two have something in common and therefore is more likely to show your content to those people, particularly if they respond back to you. I tell you what also is another nice little tip is like even just simple things like when Facebook gives you birthday notifications, and even if they're not friends of yours or they're just acquaintances or people that have just followed you, it's really a nice way to create engagement by going and leaving a really nice personalized happy birthday message, right? Leaving a personalized thing, or perhaps making a comment about something else on their page or a recent photo, or commenting on their stories. These are engagement ticks that you get and that alert the algorithm that you two are connected in some way. So again, when you're thinking about putting your offers out there, think about who are the people that I want to see this offer, and go and start creating some engagement on their page, right? It doesn't have to be long-winded. It doesn't, and certainly don't make it shallow, because then that person is less likely to respond to you. And what we want is people to respond to you and create that engagement, create